Hails and horns, everybody. Welcome back to the Abyss. I'm Matt Segala. Just tore open this nice little package from Force Fed merch, so let's dive in and check this shit out. Alright, so like I said, this is probably my third or fourth order from Force Fed this year, and I love this place. Super good deals, awesome material. Really known more for brutal death metal than anything else, but occasionally you'll see some black metal or, old school death metal, things like that. But let's dive right into this. First up, we have SISAKUBUR, I believe is how you say that. Apologize for butchering that. SISAKUBUR. Yeah, we'll go with that. And this is I Cry. They are a brutal death metal band out of Indonesia. Still active today. This one came out, I believe, 2003. Very heavy, fast, awesome shit, man. Definitely can't complain at all. It's got the band logo there under the tray. Very solid stuff, man. If you're into that, that's more of an American, old school death metal with a little bit of brutality mixed in there. Definitely check this band out. I also picked up a newer album of theirs. This is Podium. This one came out in 2007. You can kind of feel more of a shift towards, more old school, traditional death metal as opposed to brutal death metal here, but still very, very good. Highly recommend them. I'm sorry, I butchered the name, but SISAKUBUR from Indonesia. Definitely check out I Cry and Podium. Really sick, heavy stuff, but let's see what else we got for you. All right, so this next one, we're turning our attention to a band here from the United States, and this is Visceral Throne, with Those Who Have Fallen Beyond the Grace of God. This is an EP from 2015, super heavy, brutal death metal. One thing I would point out is the snare drum is, sounds like pots and pans style snare drum, but, if that's something that turns you off, maybe this band not for you. I'm definitely going to link them up below in the description so you can check them out for yourself. These guys are from Indiana, so not too far from here in Ohio. But yeah, really good solid stuff. I love the vocals and the guitar work on this. Like I said, the drumming can be a little off-putting if you're not into that pots and pans style of snare drum. But other than that, super solid album. I would definitely give this a high rating. I've only listened to the first couple tracks. I still got 2 more to go. But so far, really enjoying it. But let's keep this thing going. So see what else we got. All right, so this next one's probably my favorite CD out of this haul. And this is a killer death metal band out of Italy. That artwork's probably going to be a little hard to make out. PERFIDIOUS with Cursing the Nazarene. This is a 2015 EP, and whew, man, this thing is phenomenal. Very old school death metal sounding. I get a lot of the Barnes era Cannibal Corpse when I listen to this, in a good way, and not just vocally, but the guitars and stuff as well. That very gritty, almost groove, crawly style of riffing. Very, very good. Everything ties together perfectly. But yeah, if you guys have not checked out PERFIDIOUS, I believe that's how you say that. Very, very good stuff. They have this one, and I think they released a full length in either 2017 or 2018. I'm pretty sure that's all they have out, but definitely going to be tracking down that full length now. But yeah, Cursing the Nazarene, definitely an amazing, amazing album. Says right on here, malignant death metal, and I think they hit it right on the nail. Hit the nail on the head with that one. But yeah, if you're into that Barnes era, that early kind of somewhat raw, gritty Cannibal Corpse type of old school death metal, definitely check this out. Might be right up your alley. But let's keep going and see what else we got for you. All right, so another thing that I really, really like about Force Fed merch is they get a lot of like death metal and brutal death metal of Indonesia, which until I started ordering through them, I didn't really have a whole lot of. And this might be my favorite out of all the Indonesian brutal death that I've picked up through them. And this is Critical Defacement with Starting Slaughter, an EP. This came out in 2016. You can see there I've got an autographed version that you can buy from Force Fed. So it's really cool. All the band members have signed this one. Very, very good brutal death. If you're into bands like Murdered and I would say Extremely Rotten, definitely check these guys out. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. I'm sure they still have this available if autographs are your thing. But yeah, you can get the autograph version with all 3 members. Just amazing stuff. This album blew me away, and had it not been for the Cursing the Nazarene, I definitely would have said this is my favorite, but this one edged it out a little bit just because it has that old nostalgia, old school sound to it. But man, for a modern brutal death record, doesn't get much better than this. Starting Slaughter EP from Critical Defacement. Definitely go check this one out in the link below. All right, so these last two I've got for you were freebies that were thrown in. Another good thing about Force Fed, if you order 4 or 5 things, you usually get 1, 2, sometimes 3 freebies. This is one I've never heard of before, so I was super stoked to give this a spin. Decrepit Cadaver with their 2017 full-length Vortice a lo Macabro. I doubt I said that right. They're from Chile, and I think if I read that properly, it translated to Vortex of the Macabre. So very, very cool. Good full-length, brutal death metal. It's about, zombies, corpses, death, gore, really good stuff. Yeah, definitely recommend it if you're into brutal death. Good solid artwork there. I love the actual font that they use is pretty good. But yeah, super sick stuff. Definitely going to give this a couple more spins before it hits the shelf. Almost wrapped up here, guys. I got one more freebie to show you, and then we'll call this a video. All right, so this last one, like I said, was the final thing in this update. Another freebie from Force Fed. And this artwork might be a little chaotic for the camera to really pick up. This is CORPSEFLESH with Tattooed by a Blowtorch. So it kind of sets the tone. Really good, solid album. I definitely enjoyed this. I'll probably give it one more listen before it hits the shelf. Brutal death metal out of Australia. So again, a place I don't have a whole lot of stuff from. But yeah, between the artwork and the title, Tattooed by a Blowtorch, you definitely get a gist of what you're in for this record. Very good, solid, gory death, brutal death out of Australia, like I said. Anyway, guys, that's it for this video. Nice little haul from Force Fed merch to suitify any of your brutal death needs. Again, check all the bands in the description below. I'm also going to link up the Facebook page for the project Vanta Blackscat. We just released a demo, myself along with Jesse from the Metal Rebellion. And stay tuned, I will be talking about this really soon, my solo black metal projects demo. So yeah, a lot of stuff coming down the pipe. I got a few more updates to get done, as well as some other random videos. But hey, that's it for now, guys. Hails and horns, and we'll see you soon.